Did you know that flipped boats in DayZ will now decay 4 times faster than upright boats, which isn't the case for all other vehicles in DayZ because they never despawn. Instead, all land vehicles only despawn and respawn if left inside the debug zone outside the map or if the vehicle's chassis is completely ruined. With boats, shooting the engine or the free rubber parts on the outside will ruin the chassis and make it sink, despawning and respawning at another spawn point soon after if no players are nearby. Doing this to overturn boats might seem like a good idea to get them to respawn at another spawn point, but it is actually quite easy to flip a boat over once it's been flipped. To do this, you need to push the flipped boat up to any sloped surface so it's at an angle similar to this one, then place any vehicle part on the opposite side of it, and then give it a simple push towards the vehicle part, and it will flip it over. I've done this dozens of times, and it's worked every single time I've attempted it, with vehicle wheels working the best. Even if the wheel is ruined, it will still work, but this doesn't work with objects like the barrel or the sea chest. Only vehicle parts will work due to the size of their collision hitboxes. Another caveat is that you can't push boats that are too deep in water, so to get them closer to the shore in order to push them, you're going to need another boat. Funnily enough though, the propeller of an overturned boat is the perfect hitching point for another boat to attach itself to, allowing you to move a flipped boat quite easily to the shoreline to push it. Alternatively, you can mount the flipped boat with another boat and dismount to get the push option, and this will allow you to push both of the boats at the same time, or if you have the patience, you can gently nudge a boat towards shallower waters. If you don't have vehicle parts, it is still very possible to flip a boat by pushing it against most objects in the game, including straight up vertical walls. I've flipped this boat here and this one on this wall here. This requires more attempts as it seems to be random how a boat will react when you push it. There's no certain trick that you can use to push a vehicle. It all seems to be quite random. So if you are going to try this, you can cancel the end part of the animation by putting your fists up, allowing you to push again without waiting too much for the animation to finish. But it is very possible. Every time that I attempted to flip it on a vertical wall, I did manage to do it. It took me about 5 or 10 minutes, but it does work out. So while a flipped boat might seem dead in the water, in most cases you are going to be able to flip it back over if you put in the time. And as long as you stay within 300 meters of it, this boat will never decay, giving you plenty of time to push your patience to its limits.